welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. Yes, it's that time again. It's Friday face shave. Today I'll be using a pre-war 1930s Gillette fat handle tech. See the blade exposure, and there is a bit of blade overhang. And yes, the copper is wearing through the bare metal. But nothing I can do about that, and I'm not going to do anything about that. I'm just going to let it ride and go with a patina on it. We're using a Supermax Blue Diamond titanium blade on its fourth use. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements PAA scentless soap with the Hendrix Classics and Company HC&C Southern Comfort scent, 4 drops of it in the soap. We'll be using PAA Star Jelly unscented with 1 drop of the scent, and the HC&C Balm unscented with 1 drop of scent. Using my Q-Shave scuttle. I need a shuttle for my brain. And we're using the PAA Green Ray brush, which I like to call the Green Bay brush for obvious color reasons. Remember my little shovel? Yes, I fixed it. I drilled out the wood in the hole there, stuck that in there with some glue, and she's fixed. Sometimes you just got to take things into your own hands. I'm going to use the Q for a pre-shave. Wet the hands. Lather the cube a little bit. Oh, so how's it going with you guys? I appreciate everybody stopping in. New subscribers, old subscribers, everybody that wants to watch. I welcome you all. That is a great scent. That Southern Comfort is a great scent. If you guys have not tried the HC&C Scent Your Own system, somebody else is doing it too. I think it's Denton Magic. Don't quote me on that, but somebody else is doing it too. But it is a wonderful, cheaper way to have dozens of your soaps in your den. Find an unscented base you like, 1, 2, 3 of them, whatever. These are like $3.50. They have the next size up, which is like $5 or $6. I think it's $6. And then they've got an even bigger one than that, which is like $10. When you find a scent you like, you can just buy a bigger bottle of it. But so far, I have not been disappointed with any of the scents. At all. They've been great. Okay. Milder razor, less aggressive razor with a sharper blade. With 3 days worth of growth. Excuse me. I couldn't count. Tell you what, that is smooth though. Almost completely gone. gonna try not to shove soap into my ear again today. So next week I will have some deliveries coming in. I placed all my orders today. This will be the last round of razors in the $20 to $25 range. After this batch that comes in, I'll be doing $25 to $30 razors, the last part in the series that I'm doing, because honestly the prices keep jumping around so much. I'll put something in my cart in the beginning of the month and it'll be $23.99. By the time I come up to pay for it, it's $27.99. And some of the ones that are $27.99 are now $24.99 or $23.99. So it's really getting hard to get a grasp on what the prices are going to do. They keep jumping around so much. All I know is in the $25 to $30 range, there are a lot of Parker razors, a lot. I'm probably not going to do all of them. I will probably get one of the twist to open butterfly ones, and I'll get a couple of different ones that are 3-piece, because I'm going to assume that the only difference between a lot of the twist to opens will be the handle design, and the heads are pretty much the same. That is a wonderful scent, that Southern Comfort. And that's just my assumption. I don't know if that's going to be fact or not. Maybe I'll get two and test it. I don't know yet. But I'm not going to go broke trying to buy all the $30 razors. Because I do eventually want to get into buying stuff that I actually want to own, like my vintage Gillettes. I still buy them occasionally, but not this month I won't be. I tapped into my savings a little bit last month on a couple of things, and I had to replace that money. So I don't want to keep doing that. Again, I know you guys know what I mean. You don't want to keep getting into savings when savings isn't dedicated to anything except for, oh my God, this has happened and now I need to fix it or replace it or whatever. Still some here, but I still got a third pass to do. And still through there. One razor in the $20 to $25 range off of eBay that I wanted, and I bought it. I wasn't going to, because it's a twist to open, it's a butterfly, but I really like the look of the razor, so I went ahead and got it. But we're testing $20 to $25 razors, so it's like $22.34 or something like that. Well, but then with tax, but it's still under 25, so we're good. tell you what, this combination right here, this is about the smoothest shave you'll ever get. I'm being 100% serious. I don't feel any blade feel. I feel the razor on my skin. I feel the metal on my skin, and I feel it dragging across my skin, but not dragging. It's just like sliding across my skin. You don't feel any cut. You don't feel any tug. You don't feel any pull. You don't feel anything. You just feel that piece of metal right here sliding across your face. That's all you feel. Just my usual right here, a little bit. And of course, my neck needs another go. That is a smooth shaving razor. It's the first time I've used that razor. I bought it months ago, and I hadn't gotten a chance to use it. But it's good to have a few backups like that for when I run out of razors in the price range that I'm testing at the time. I got something different to use, something new. Guys, I'm serious. That is just sliding across my face. There's nothing. There's no cutting feeling. It's just a piece of metal going across my face. That's all I feel. But not the blade, just the razor. Okay, let's see if we can do this again, like I did last time. Maybe not. Alright, we'll try that. That works, stretching the skin that way, but my face, that soap is so slick, the residual slickness on it. My hand kept slipping. Okay, cheeks are BBS. So it's my neck. It's not the razor, it's not the soap, it's not the blade. There's nothing wrong with any of the gear I'm using. It's just my damn neck won't shave. Any of you guys have that problem? Right where my thumb is, right there. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're there, baby. I knew I'd get you eventually. That blade is, those blades are really sharp. I really like those Supermax blades. The titaniums. I like the regular titanium. That used to be my favorite blade. And now, the blue diamond titaniums are my favorites. They are even sharper. I don't, like I said before, I don't need the sharpest blades. I don't need feather sharpness. But those are really right where I want the sharpness of a blade to be. Where it's not overly sharp and where it's not a treat or door code where they're not, you know, you're lucky if you'd have cut a piece of paper some days. Okay. Allen block to see how much damage I did. Nothing. Half a point right through here, where I had to go over it half a dozen times. Really, but just nothing else, just a half a point of little tingle. Alum in the eyes, that's good. No, it didn't happen. Witch hazel. Okay. Prep my syringe. That's all I need. This stuff goes a long way. One drop. Mix them together. Oh yeah. That is, HC&C really makes some good sense, guys. If you've never tried it, do yourself a favor and do it. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. One drop. Yeah, I use way too much. Oh, still got some left. And in between the fingers. I think I paid like $25 for this. I'm noticing on eBay, if you just make an outright purchase of something, they keep that in a list that you can always go back and look and see what you bought. But if it's something you won in an auction, you won the bidding on it, they don't keep that information for you. So I believe I paid like around $25 for this one. You can still find them for that price. The Techs are great razors, all of them. I just got the fat handle because I already have a regular, I have a ball end Tech, and I've got this, and I got from Razor Emporium, I bought the download of the Gillette book that's supposed to be all-encompassing, and it isn't. It's a good book. Everybody's, one guy said that the writing's gray and it's hard to read and the pictures are pixelated and blah blah. The pictures are fine, they're just gray. They're not color pictures and not super clear. The writing's fine. I can read it fine with my bad eyes. It's not as bad as he made it out to be. Maybe it's his computer. I don't know. The pictures are okay, but they're not. It's not as encompassing as I thought it would be, and I was hoping it would be, because my single ring, from, if I'm correct, I don't know, but the single rings, there was the old type handle, and then they came out with the big fellow handle, and I think that's a big fellow handle, which is similar to the Bulldog handle in shape and design, but the Bulldog had a barber pole knurling on it, and the big boy or big fellow, it's just regular stippled knurling. It's not a barber pole, and mine's not a barber pole, so it's not a Bulldog, but the handle very much is the big fellow type, which came out in 1922, I believe, or 1919. I can't remember which right now, but it's somewhere in that range. It's up to 20, and a lot of them back then didn't have serial numbers, is what the book is saying, that there was more than just one small section of razors that didn't have a serial number. So it's going to be really hard to pinpoint the year that I'm going to be able to get a range from, like 1919 or 1922, whichever it was, until 1927 or 28. I'll be able to get a range, but I won't be able to narrow down an exact date because it doesn't have a serial number. But anyways, enough babbling about that. We had a good shave. If you like the old Gillettes, get yourself a tack. The fat handles are still out there. They're still plentiful. You can still get them for $20 to $30 at times. Good razors. Very mild. And I put a sharper blade in it, and it gave me one, well, except for my neck, which no razor shaves my neck well because it's freaking fat and it doesn't like to be shaved. But incredible shaver with a good blade in it. Good sharp blade in it. It will give you an incredible shave. Alright, we're coming up on 24 after I put the intro on this. So, enough babbling. So, enough of the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Alright guys, happy shaves out there. Enjoy your upcoming weekend. Take care.